So I'm very excited to introduce our 10-minute showcase presentation today. Irina Vasserman from King Style Travel is presenting today, my absolute favorite travel agency because I absolutely love cruising. Irina, take it away.
Good morning, everybody. So, if many of you know, I'm having this business for over 15 years, and my mom, Idana, she cannot be here today. So, and we're just gonna do a presentation. So, I'm gonna tell you about the cruises. I'm gonna tell you today about the cruise that we're going all together in November. So, I will give you a lot of advices and things that you need to know, and probably not just for the cruise that you're going, but in general about the cruise industry. I personally did over 65 cruises myself. I stopped counting them. It's been a long, short cruises. We've done Asia, Europe, Caribbean, Alaska. We are thinking to do the cruise in Japan and Australia when my kids will be little older because there is a flight and there is a different challenges included, but the cruises are available if any of you know. So since I've been an expert in the industry for over 15 years, I know the different brands, I know the different between the ships, even within a brand, because it's very important to know who you send on which cruise, because it's a different catering each brand, and as well as the different ships. So you could do birthday celebration, you can do family reunion, you can do party, you can do wedding even on a ship. So it's a lot of different little details that I know myself because I've been on different ship that I can suggest for you and your party to feel the most comfortable and enjoy it. So if you not sign with me on Instagram, and we have some new members here, so find me on Instagram and the Facebook. You just type Irina Wasserman, and my profile will come up. So it's so on my Instagram, I'm not just posting a real estate content. I also post in the travel, where I'm going, some adventures on the ship, so you can see what I've done myself, and it's going to be easier for you. It's like a blueprint for you to use my profile and my story to take advantage for that. So please find me. So as we all know, we're going on this ship in November, Wonder of the Seas, Royal Caribbean, and I just came back from this ship on Monday. I've been on many different Oasis ships, which is Oasis, Allure, Harmony, Symphony. So I haven't been on Icon. This is the newest. So the wonder of the ship is 1 year older than Icon. It's the same concept. It's one of the biggest ships in the world. It's over 250,000 ton. It's huge. It's amazing. It has a lot of entertainment, restaurants, activities. I will tell you a little more about it. So when you arrive to the port, I will go into some of details. So that's important. When you do your online check-in, you pick the time, what time you arrive to the port. Try to pick time the earliest. It's important because you already on the ship and you paid for this day. So take advantage of that day. If your kids at school, arrange prior to pick them up. For example, what we did, we just dropped them off, and then 10:30 we picked them up and we went straight to the port. So try to be on ship between 12 and 1. Worst case scenario by 2 to 30. It's important because there is an immigration process. They scan your passport. There's immigration officers. So it's important to be there by 2:30. So that's my deadline that I'm trying to accommodate you. So first of all, you enjoy the ship. Second of all, you're not going to be late. The traffic is crazy. The weather sometimes is crazy. It could delay you. If you miss the ship, no money refunded. You just miss the ship, miss the boat, right? So the rooms will be ready between 1 and 1:30, depending on housekeeping. So you cannot go to your room before, but you can use that time to go to have lunch. Lunch is on the deck 15, back of the ship. There is a buffet, so you can go there Everything is included. When you arrive to your room, you will have outside a key card, C-Pass card with your name on it. Will be some information if you bought the package, deluxe package or soft package drink, it will be listed there. The card is connected to your face. Do not give this card to your kids and tell them, oh, go grab me a drink. That's not going to work. They scan the card, they see your face, that's you, it's you. So they ask you for the room number, because here listed only 3 last digits, and then they ask you for your floor. For example, my floor was 12 and 690. So they would ask me for the floor, I will tell them 12, and then they see here 690. So it's for protection, and in case if you lost your card, nobody knows where you live and they cannot open the door. So that's secured card. It's connected to your credit card. Whatever you charge on this card on the ship, if you buy perfume, alcohol, like, I don't know, drinks, anything, if you don't have a package, you get charged. For water, for coffee, everything is going to go on this card, and this card connected to your credit card account. You don't have to give a tips to everybody unless you want it. For example, I always give my steward like $20. They bring me rope and slippers depending on the ship. So, and it's a nice gesture, but it's all up to you. You will get charged on UC Pass card between $15 and $18 depending on your room. Suites are more per person per day. For gratuity, for tips, they will collect it from you guys and distribute between the whole crew. When you buy a drink package, it will be there gratuity included from the land. I will talk a little more about it. So the key will be outside of your room. There is like an envelope. So you open your room, you get inside, put your stuff. The rooms are accommodation as per your people booked. So if you're with 2 kids, there will be bed for the kids. There is a sofa, and then underneath the sofa, there is a little, like a pull-out bed, so that 2 kids can sleep. Some of the rooms has pull-out bed from the ceiling, depending on the rooms. And there is a big bed, which is queen size bed. You can ask steward to separate the bed and put nightstand between, tumbachka in the middle. So if you want it, or if you want it, you can keep them together depending on your sleeping arrangements, because sometimes people travel in like with mom, with like sister or whatever. So it's up to you guys. But if the beds are not separate, ask the steward who cleans your room. He will be cleaning once a day your room. 2 beds are set only one day. The ship is huge, so they're going to be cleaning once a day service. And you can ask anytime if you need extra towels. There's a phone inside your room. You call housekeeping, they're going to bring your towels to the room. So what else? Accommodation, as we talked probably before when you booked, but for some people who didn't book yet and maybe wanted to go with us or any other weekend cruise. So accommodation, there is a few rooms available on a ship. There is one inside room that has no window, just inside, like every time you get into your room, you have to turn the light on because it's dark. That's usually the cheapest room available on the ship, and some people okay with it because they take advantage of the price and they said, oh, we're only sleeping in the room, we're all the time somewhere. So this is the inside room. Then there is rooms with windows. Depending on the ship, some of them on deck 3 and 5. And if you do want to be close with another room, for example, like there's no balcony on deck 3 and 5. So you're not going to be together. So, and if someone booking guarantee room, you have to know that you take advantage of the price, but we don't know where your room will be located until the sailing. Like few days prior to sailing, they usually assign the rooms when the ship is sold out. But there is sometimes a better prices. For example, I got a room guarantee and I'm okay. I'm going with my mom, so I don't care. Like I don't have small kids. But for this cruise that I went right now, I paid a little extra, $100-something for our rooms to be next to each other. Those cabins can be sold out prior to the cruise. So that's why I always encourage you to buy rooms 6-9 months prior or even a year, especially if you're looking for the rooms to be together or close by, because they go fast. Some rooms have a connection between the rooms. There is a door, but again, they usually sold out like very fast because some people taking their parents to take care of the kids or nanny. So it's Then there is a next category of the rooms. There is a balcony inside. So balcony facing inside the central park or promenade. So there is a balcony. Be aware of those rooms because there is activity going on. There is sometimes music going on. There is a people socializing in Central Park. In the back, there is a shows going on. So if you're okay, but the windows are pretty good, but just in case, I always say that there could be some noise. But they usually go a little discount prices compared to ocean view balcony. They're usually most expensive because they're have a privacy, they have a nice view. There starts from deck 6 and up, and category the cheapest will sold out. The high category with bigger balconies stay, they're more expensive. So again, I encourage to book prior, so take advantage of the prices. So you will have on a ship breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Usually on a short cruises, and then there is a port and there is no sea day, so you have breakfast and dinner in a dining room, which is dining room will be assigned on your card. Again, there will be says there your time of your dining evening and dining room. So for example, I had my time dining that most of you will have in our group, but in case if there is assigned dining, there is could be at 5 p.m., at 8 p.m., or if it's my time dining, it starts at 6:30. It can be changed in case if you want, but basically for some people with small kids, they like to be preferred an assigned table. For some people with kids or with no kids, they want to have flexible dining, which is a perk that they have on this ship. Some ships just have only 2 dining and that's it. So you have to become at your table at certain time, or you miss your dinner, or you always can go to buffet, but I always suggest to go to dining room. My time dining, if you are traveling with the group or wanted to sit with certain people, you have to come to my time dining deck 3 at certain time altogether after 6:30. Only that case they will sit you up together. So it's important to know. We will put in the chat whoever wants to go on each dinner, because the dining connects to the shows on a ship. There is 2 shows on a ship, and they usually either you go dining first, then show, or you go show first and then dinner after. So that's important. In the morning, you can go to buffet for breakfast. You can order room service to the room, but it has to be put it outside. There is like a paper before the midnight outside, and then they pick up and they can bring you a little breakfast, but usually the items not much available, a very small selection. So I suggest either to go to dining room for breakfast or to buffet, but make sure you see the times when the dining is over, because usually it's from 6:30 till 9 or 9:30 depending on the day. So look at the schedule on your app. Everything app now, no printing. Like, remember, if anyone been on the ship before, it was like a printed like a manual. Every evening steward will put you in a room. Not anymore. Everything is on the app. Download app at home, because you probably will be having a challenge download it on the ship. So as well as there is a specialty restaurants available, they have cover charge. You can take advantage and buy them online at home from land. There is a discount to buy them, and you can even sometimes on certain sailing schedule the dining time for specialty dining from land. So it's okay, Elizaveta. I will talk to you later. So it's important that if you go to the specialty dining, again, look at the shows, because otherwise you can miss the show, and you don't want to miss the show on the ship, because they are absolutely amazing. So drink package. If you guys have couple glass of champagne during the day, pina colada, there's a lot of drinks offering, like hard liquor in the evening, wine in the evening, water, coffee, specialty coffee, I mean cappuccino, latte, all that is not free. Only free items from drinks, it's when you're in main dining at dinner, there's a regular tap water, or regular coffee, like the one that American, and tea. Or in the buffet, wherever there is stations there, that's free. If you want to have specialty coffee, drinks, alcohol, all these mixed drinks, there is a station where the gym located. They have amazing fresh juices. So all the if you buy a beverage package from Lent at the discount price, you get all that included, and you will be listed on your card that you have that beverage package. And every time you scan the card, your drinks will be free. Up to $14. Only premium, like extra old cognac and everything, that could be different price. You pay the difference. For example, Maillot Chandon glass of champagne was $25, but since you have 14 included, so you pay the difference, which is probably maybe not worth, but again, that's how it works. But most of the, like, there is some champagne brut included, there is a wine from France, from Sauvignon Blanc, it's all included in package. So the good stuff, there is, you can find something to drink, but it's all will be included in your package if you get it. If not, you just charge your card every time you get the drink, and you get a gratuity on that automatically. And then you have to sign the check. That's every time. If you don't have package, you like on a Lent everywhere you go, right? Important thing, if you buy a drink package from Lent, both people have to get it. Both people, you cannot get just for one and say, my husband do not drink and share the package. No, the rule is, even if he's not drinking, he has to drink. So he has to buy the package. That's the situation. And it's on all ships. It's not just Royal Caribbean. Photo package. If you see my profile, there is time to time I'm posting professional pictures that you go on a ship, they take a nice pictures, family memories creating, so my kids know I buy usually the package. It's now time, can be print or digital. I buy digital. For this cruise, I bought at the discount from Land 50 pictures was pretty much enough for 3-day cruise. On other cruises, I get usually unlimited pictures, because sometimes it can be, with kids, if you want to take pictures, everybody different looking. So it's good. If you want, you can have it. If you don't want, you don't have to have it. But main tip, download your pictures before you leave the ship. If you didn't download pictures, you left the ship and you say, oh, I'm going to try to get on my profile and download. No. The picture will disappear. Nobody will return your money. Forget to call in them after the sailing. Not going to happen. If you bought and it's on all of the ship except Disney. If you bought the photo package, make sure you download them before you leave. Bills, same situation. The bill will be on your TV or on your app. Again, download from Land. Check your bills. If something there, you got overcharged, you charge for the drinks and you have a drink package, it's very, very hard to talk to them when you get out from the ship. They have relation service desk on the ship. You can go talk to them, and it's important to check your bills before you leave. And usually, if you don't buy anything, there will be only gratitude charge, $15 and $18 per person per day. That's it. But if anything, if you bought something in the perfume store or anywhere, there will be a charge. So what else I wanted to tell you? I put some internet. So when we're in port, your internet from the land service will be working as per your international plan. You come into Bahamas, you open your phone, it shows to you text message from T-Mobile. Your calls 20 cents per minute. And your data and text messages are free, depending on your provider. But when we are leaving the port, then you're on your own. You will have roaming. You will have international roaming. You have to put your phone on airplane mode. And as a matter of fact, all your devices. Because otherwise, text messages coming to you, you get charged for that through the satellite Starlink that catches your phone. So put your phone on airplane mode, and if you don't have internet prepaid package, which is usually $26 per person per day, if you want to have one device, you can just buy per person. So that's the situation. If you want to be in touch with us through WhatsApp messages, you have to have internet. Otherwise, you just have to call the room, and we're not there because we're already meeting at the bar, robot bar, for a drink. So, and you just missed it. So that's important. And it goes for all the cruises, not only for the one we're going. It's for all the ships if you ever going to travel with us on a cruise. So in the chat, we will have a specific chat for our group where we're gonna put meetups, where we're going, what we're doing, like some special situation. If anything, I will post it there, like, or suggestions or something like that. And okay, so entertainment of the ship is free. It's amazing. You have obviously pool, jacuzzi, gym, everything is included. You have rides. There is an aqua park on the ship. There is a slides, whereas one slide when you go on deck 16 and you slide in like in a hammock, something like this inside the tube. Pretty cool. I've done it with kids. It's amazing. There is a mini golf also on 16 deck at the back of the ship. There is a surf simulator. You have to be careful with that one, but just, they have like training classes or something. Just be careful, but you can do that too. It's amazing, actually. There is a zip line that goes from one side of the ship to another side. It's crazy. You could do it. I've done it. Evelina done 2 times. So there's a rock climbing wall. I've been on many ships on Royal Caribbean. I haven't done that before. I've done it this time. It's hard. It's not easy if you've never done it. So you have to like climb, and it's nice, and it's good exercise. If anyone, just try not to drink before that. There is a central park on the middle of the ship with those balcony looking inside, and there is a restaurants and bars under, some of them free, some of them for cover charge. That's amazing place itself as attraction. A lot of people was taking the pictures there. They doing like meetups there. It's crazy good. Then there is a promenade deck at the end of the ship on the deck 6 with the carousel, a real carousel like in Paris, France. The kids love that thing. It's beautiful. It's nice pictures and videos. There is an arcade for kids and a kids club, different ages. They divide by age. They having fun there. And then there is a laser tag. If you haven't done that, it's attraction for kids and adults. The computer separates you for the teams. It's the laser tag is on a deck 4 midship where the ice show. The ice show, I will talk about show a little later. So discounts, make sure if you want to take advantage of discounts, get them from the land, because for example, we compare the prices for the water park outside on the island, Coco Island. There's a private island owned by Royal Caribbean. If you buy from land, the entry to the aqua park could cost anytime from $89, something like that. On the land, it was $140 per person. So take advantage of those discounts that you can buy from the land. 30 days prior cruise, the check-in is open. I will show you right now on a site. I can share my screen to go to Royal Caribbean. So if you guys see my screen, the Royal Caribbean site. Okay, so this is, you can log into this profile, to your profile, from the site, royalcaribbean.com, or from your app, depending what are you savvy, how you like to look at the things. So I have my upcoming cruise. Check-in is not available yet because it's open September 30, and then you can download your passports, take your picture, and get ready for check-in and get your boarding pass that you need to go on a ship. And you can do, so basically you manage your reservation from here, and it's same from the app. Then you can do the plan your cruise, and that you have whole menu coming up with the stuff. So there is a shore excursions, there is a beverage package, there is a dining, internet, everything I told you. The VIP passes that I wanted to talk to you separately about. If you have kids and they like all those attractions like slides and everything, and this option with the discount, you see $31 per person per day, include 1 device internet per person and priority. It's really cool thing to have. I've done it myself. I did it for myself and my family. First of all, priority, you come to the ship early. You can come as early as 11, and you can go to the special lunch that are offered in the dining room for key members, only if you have this key thingy. So you can have a special lunch, not in a buffet, but in the main dining. And it's less people and it's more private and secure. And one device internet including per person per day. The key has to get everybody in the cabin. And then if the kids wanted to do the zip line or any other activities on the ship, they get priority. They get separate line, like a fast pass in Disney. And then as well for the, there is priority disembarkation. If you need to get out from the ship on Monday earlier, that will also have your priority to get out at 7:30. We actually left at 7:15 in order to take the kids to school. And there was a breakfast by key member also, but we couldn't make it because we needed to get out from the ship. But basically it's a cool thing to have, as well as seats. When you book the shows, which is right here, the entertainment, everybody has to book their shows. And if you have a trouble to schedule them, just text me your login and password, and I can schedule as per days that we have, as per show that we booked. All the show complimentary, but you have to have reservation. Otherwise, they will not. Okay, I'll tell you about that. What's gonna happen if you don't have reservation? When you still can come, but there is a separate line for the people who has reservation. They go first. They scan your card. You go get seated on any seats available. And for key members, they have special row to seat, priority seating. So if you do have a key, that's a good thing to have because you have priority seatings on the show. And I had the middle seats on the Aqua show, which was amazing. So there is, for example, show on ice goes first and third day that you need to schedule on this site. It's amazing show. Highly recommend to go. Then there is intense show. That's the one that at the back of the ship where acrobats diving from deck 16. And that's a water aqua show. Also have priority seatings, right middle seats, pretty good. Then there is a voices show, the one that in the theater, there is a singing show. So basically, if you miss deadline to book it, talk to me. If anything, you can come, and then after the people with reservation comes, there is another line without reservations. So usually you always can get in, but it's better to have reservation. So there is singing show on this ship, but usually on Royal Caribbean ships, on these ships, there is a musical in the theater. For example, I can right now doing Wizard of Oz. We've seen Chicago, Mamma Mia, Hairspray. So on a 7-day sailings, they have a musical. On this 3-day, we get this voices. So basically, you see all this panel. So you can book from here and take advantage from the discount because it is cheaper to get it from the land. After you complete your online check-in, I will send you a link to your email with your luggage tag. So you have to print it. If you do wanna give your bag to them for them to bring it to your room, you have to have tag, and they're gonna bring your bag as per a tag you attach to your bag. I usually print 2, put on the top and the side, so for sure they cannot lost my bag. So they bring it to my room. So it's important, unless if it's not big bag, you can just roll it with you, but it's inconvenient. The big bag, yeah. So we are basically finished right now. Download your reservation on app on your phone. If you still want to go with us and you didn't book, contact me as soon as possible. There is still some rooms left. I can suggest the best pricing. Don't forget your passport or green cards, wherever you have to bring everything with you to boarding and a boarding pass. And the only thing is required to have fun. You don't have to spend time with us. You can spend time with your family. If you do want to see us, we will be there at dinner and meetups and drinks. And I will see you there. And I love you guys. And I hope this presentation was valuable to you. And we will record it and send it to people who are going and they missed today. So anything I can help. Thank you, Ala.
Thank you. Before we end, any questions for Irina? Amazing presentation, by the way, and I can't wait to go on this cruise. Any
Irina, it's Arkady. So the question, can you make reservation already, or you have to wait until you check in, or you make
You can
reservation
already
for
make
the?
reservations. Yes, you go to your site and we already start making reservation for the shows, and I can send you the shows that the days and time we already did, or send me
Okay.
the login and password. I'll do it for you. Sometimes it's easier. I'll help you as much as I can. You can text me directly. No bringing iron or like all these things for the hair, or steam for clothes. They will take it away. Alcohol you cannot bring to the bag. It has to be, if you do want to bring a bottle, one bottle you're allowed, only champagne or wine. Bring it in your hand luggage. Do not put it inside the big luggage. It comes for all the ships, because otherwise they will detain your luggage and you have to go to the special room to open your luggage and remove the alcohol. So do not put the alcohol in a big bag, the one you're checking in. That's very important. It comes for all the ships, not only for Royal Caribbean.
Anybody else? Any other questions for Irina?
So
Going
if
once,
anyone
twice.
directly, just send me message directly and find me on Instagram. It's important. Follow me and see all our trips over there.
Irina, remind everyone where they can find you on Instagram and Facebook.
Irina Wasserman. You just type my name, Irina Wasserman. There will be my face. The Svet Media promoting me. It's everywhere. So you're gonna see it.
Okay, Irina, thank you so much for presenting King Style Travel. This is Russian speaking business connections. If you're interested in joining our group, check us out at rsbconnections.com. We are an exclusive networking group where we refer business to each other. Thank you, Irina, again for your presentation. Have an amazing day, everyone. See you next time.